Hey, what's up, guys? You're back here with a quick video with some vehicles of mine. Just want to talk about the Audi 2012 A4 2.0 and the Macan four-banger SUV. Okay, so that I have the Macan S right now. This is the Macan, just the four-banger right here. Okay, this is also a four-banger. It's 2.0 as well. Now, there are a lot of similarities between this vehicle and this vehicle, all right? First off, being the color, they're both white and white. White, black on white, black on white, okay? Now, they're both from Volkswagen. And being from Volkswagen, they're gonna have a lot of similarities because Volkswagen has a, there we go, this is much better. Because Volkswagen has a lot of similarities between their vehicles, okay? Now, you're not going to be able to catch these very quickly, but I'm going to run through them right now. So the first similarity that you're going to notice, first right off the bat, is going to be the rearview mirrors, okay? If you look at them right over here, it's black, it's got the indicator right here, it's white, it's got the indicator right here, and it's got the black bottom, okay? And same here as well. It's white, it's got the indicator right here, and it's got the black bottom. So basically, your indicators are going to be the same. The shape is different here, being the Porsche has the more sloping design on it. If you have the GTS, there's going to be a gap right here, okay? With the GTS we have as well, it's going to have a gap right here, and this is going to be white. You can get black as well, but most times it's going to be white with a hole right here that air passes through right there. Makes it a little bit more aerodynamic, a little bit more sporty looking. The M3 has that as well. I remember my cousin had an M3 back in the 1995 M3, I believe. Also has that same gap right here. I really like that style. It's not here, but I'm sure you can get it customized for quite a pretty penny. Here, however, on the other hand, it's sort of connected, but still, it's got that black plastic that connects to it. And being that it's a sedan and low to the ground, it doesn't have to pop out the same way that one does. This one has a very cool, it's just kind of connected to the car. That design to me is really classy and really cool. This doesn't have that. Another thing about Porsche is that it has this glass right here where it enables you to see to the ground from the driver's seat, okay? Now, another thing that you're gonna notice if you look are the pillars. These pillars are basically this, this is the Porsche pillar. Right here we have the Audi pillar. See what it looks like? It's almost as if it's the same design that they're using here. Now you're gonna say a lot of cars have that pillar. Not really, not quite really. This one is very, very similar, even when you touch it, to this one. It's got that Volkswagen feel to it and that design. Now, the one thing you're gonna catch right here is it does have the black outlining all across here. There's no chrome. Back in 2012, chrome was still all the rage, so you're gonna see chrome right here. If you have the chrome accents, it means that you were kind of like in style. You're part of that Audi culture. A little bit of chrome. Here at the Porsche, there is no chrome. We've gone to the point here where you kind of want tinted lights. You want things to be a little bit more, how should I say? The culture has changed a little bit where instead of customizing your car and blacking out your lights, it just comes like that. It just comes like that, okay? You're gonna get a smoked out look. You're gonna get a nice grill, very nice grill for 2020. And you're also gonna get this front spoiler, this front splitter right here. And this right here is really cool because it kind of makes it look like at night that you have gives you a good mustache look, a little, these will be your eyes and this will be kind of like your eyebrows, but I feel like that gives it a good mustache look. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically with the outside. The Audi, of course, was the originator for the LED. The LED, Audi really started this whole LED look. And I have it here, it came here standard with the car. And these LEDs still to this day are the best. I mean, we've evolved from this, but this this swooping look. I mean, the A8 had a very pronounced, really beautiful LED look to the car. But this one in particular, the A4 still started it off. It kicked off with the A4. And ever since then, they've never really been able to recreate it, to make it better than this. This swoop right here is Audi's signature, and just the way they accented it with the chrome on the inside, on the insert. I don't know if you can see the chrome right there. Audi was the originator of the LED. Now, if we go to the Porsche LED, it's still Volkswagen, but you can see. Oh no, you can't catch that with the light. It's LED, yes, but it's not as bedazzled and bejeweled and as Christmas lighty as the Audis, okay? But it's good. It's newer, especially this bottom one right here that they have right here. It's newer. It's got that knife look to it. Looks very aggressive, like a mustache within this tiger-like, shark-like aerodynamic front grille. Okay. Now, as we move into the vehicle, you see, if you've been in an Audi, you know Audi, right? Let's just step in here real quick. It's the coupe feel. This Audi has a very, very well-designed interior. When it came out, it was very modern. Everyone was still putting wood. But you could get some cars with some, I don't know how to call this, some kind of a plasticky kind of design. But it just looked, their interior for 2012 was the best. It just became a very modern, timeless interior. Like, okay, their infotainment system is basically the infotainment system that you're going to see in Lamborghini. So if you see anyone driving a Huracan, a Aventador, the infotainment system is going to be the same. And pretty much the key itself would be the same. All it would be a Lamborghini here. And so if you drive an Audi A4, you're getting much of the feel that you would get if you were driving a Lamborghini. So there's something to be said about that as well. AC on this car is impeccable. There's some problems with the A4, but if you drive it very, very well, you rarely have to go to the mechanic. And to be honest, the four-cylinder 2.0 was the best model to get. It's extremely quick for some reason. It was extremely quick. It's got seven gears to it. The transmission for its time was high technology. It's got 7 gears and it moves through all 7 gears very, very quickly, very, very smoothly. And you hear that German shut of the door. Now, as we move over here, the Macan, it comes with the PDK transmission, the dual clutch transmission. So this transmission is really a whole nother ball game, right? And the key, as you can see right here, is just like the car. The key is shaped like the vehicle. Really reminds me more of a what should I say? It reminds me more of the Panamera than the Macan. You can get these in different colors. If you get the Cayenne, this location right here will light up. All right. The clocks, they come with different types of clocks. The Cayenne will have it doesn't have this second ticker here. It's more smooth and polished. It's a little bit different. I'll show you this later. The infotainment system here is absolutely gigantic. And you've got the steering wheel. Very similar to Audi. I would say Audi's more updated vehicles have a more polished interior, but Porsche interior it just kind of gives you, it kind of represents like your design, your style a little bit more. It's more of an expression of the driver than Audi. Audi is more mundane, a little bit more serious, a little bit more conservative. Porsche, on the other hand, is not. They really flex their muscles when it comes to style and design. And you can tell it just has a very sporty feel with the Macan. With the Cayenne, it's just not as sporty. A little bit more technology right here. You're gonna have more to the technology. You're gonna have more space in the back. So with the Cayenne, if you're thinking about getting that Cayenne, I say go for it. But if you're a family of if you're one person and maybe just if you're a family of 4, okay, right? I'd say go with the Macan. But if you have longer legs and you want to be, you want people in the back seat to be able to cross their legs as they're sitting in the back seat, you may definitely, absolutely, definitely go for the Cayenne. Now this one has the roof, great for making videos with. You're gonna enjoy having this roof right here. However, I feel like it lets in too much heat, and this net that comes with it does block the heat out. But when it gets to summertime, the real California sun, the last thing I want is this glass. So I have the Macan without the glass. I have a submarine. Okay, they call it a submarine. No roof, straight metal. Okay, and I prefer that. So okay, with the Audi, the thing I like about the Audi is that at the top of the Audi, you get this actual shark fin. You know, it all started with BMW with these shark fins, but then Audi took it to a whole other level. It almost looks like a plane. See that? It looks like a shuttle for NASA. Like it's taking off and it's going out to outer space, okay? Or it's coming back to the Earth. You see that? And it also reminds me of a killer whale. You know, it's just a little bit more bulbous right here and that big fin. I just love the way this looks. Now we go over to Porsche, and I don't know what happened. Maybe they have a patent on the shark fin, but my BMW had a shark fin. It wasn't as good as that one, but this is whack. Okay, I want a shark fin. You do have this spoiler right here, and that's great. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about when you look at this. You may just not look at any part of the car. Some people are so strange that they'll buy this car just for that. And I've seen that happen before, just for that. Now, of course, you need functionality. The back seats, it's got space in it, but it can get pretty cooped up in here. If you're going on a long trip, you may want to get the Cayenne. It's got more space in there. But the difference in sports, in how you throw the car around corners, is so different. Like you cannot even compare with the Cayenne. With the Macan, you don't want to be chasing someone around the corners, going around the mountains, and they're driving a Macan. You're gonna run into some trouble, and you definitely don't want to be chasing someone around corners when they're coming in an Audi, because you are going to get into some trouble if you do not have dynamic control of the vehicle, and you know it handles extremely well, and this handles extremely well as well. This will handle better because it's lower to the ground, but for an SUV, this handles absolutely gloriously, and it's something you might want to consider if you're shopping around for a vehicle. You know, the Macan is it has great pricing, and on the used market, I've seen some great prices for the Macan. If you're looking for a Macan, definitely go and look at this. So if you're in the market for a Jeep, if you're in the market for a Mercedes, if you're in the market for a Jeep Rubicon, because those new Jeep Rubicons are quite expensive. If you're in the market for a let's say Audi Q7, not Q7, Q5, because the size is basically kind of the same platform as this one. And even if you're in the market for a Lamborghini or Huracan, not Huracan, what's the four-door one? The Lamborghini, that SUV Lamborghini, the Lamborghini truck, let's just say that. If you're in the market for that, you might want to consider this, because if you're in the market for that, you may already have this already. Let's just be honest. But you may be looking at, if you've never had a Porsche before, I would look at this one, okay? Now, another reason that I like this car, but it really depends on your preference, is these lights right here, okay? Some people don't like it. Some people really like it. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's great. However, some people just hate it. Porsche does come with an application where you can control your car from afar. A lot of cars have that. A lot of vehicles have these applications where you can turn off, turn on, set up a geofence for your car. Audi has that as well. Porsche has their own. It looks cool on your phone. You've got a Porsche app. Tesla has their own design as well. But with this, you could just gas up and go. You don't have to stop halfway of a long journey to start charging your car for hours and hours, or for 30 minutes even anywhere. So something to think of. If you guys have any questions, ask me in the comment section below. But here we have the Audi 2012 A4, 2020 Porsche Macan, four banger. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section below. And you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.